Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bazaar. It is Pig Day here today, so in we are going to go to see what we can do. Many people seem to be saying, or at least have been saying, that Pig is the best this patch. I don't know if I agree with that. Maybe I'm just bad with Pig, but I don't actually think that Pig is extremely consistent. Obviously, the infinite setups that Pig can pull off, if you get them going, are quite disgusting. We all know that. We've seen it. We've been on the receiving end of it. However, I don't know. I don't know. If you're not going for that stuff, you might want to go for like an Adeladel Crook kind of a thing, like a medium weapons business. Otherwise, Pig still feels like he's in a really weird spot. It's like, I don't know. Is simple. What are you talking? I think we should go for maybe like a Ganjo. ATM is a good start though, especially right now, because income is better now than it's ever been. Well, maybe. Income is really good right now because money actually matters again, and spending it is really important, and Pig always cares about it. So like, if I take ATM, I'm not really committing to anything. Ganjo, however, is actually like really good at winning day 1 and day 2, that kind of stuff, which is what a lot of people say that Pig has some issues with, is that early game. And if you lose the early game on this patch, you're in for a bad time, because then you have to go to the dreaded day like 11 or 12 where everybody's shooting off like Dragon Ball Z lasers every 0.01 seconds. So I'm going to grab the Ganjo with that in mind, as much as I do think that the ATM is a good start. If Ganjo wasn't there, I would probably pick it. But I do think that Ganjo could help us with that early weirdness. What am I looking for with Ganjo? I'm looking for either something that scales with damage, healing, or shielding. You know, I think it will be not too hard to find. That being said, I think we would like to go for our, early 2 gold, 1 experience. That node is really hard to pass up. We're going to go for Kyber Drone. Why? Don't have a whole lot of burn synergy. Yes, we could get a Cinders. We could go for the Matchbox, yada, yada, yada. I get it. I don't really want to run it as like my sole focus, like the small item infinites. I'm not going to say I won't pick that stuff up and use it to support something else that I'm doing, though, because I think that that's the safest way to play that stuff right now. Is like, you have a board of stuff that you care about with Pig, and it's like over here, or like over here, or whatever. And then you have the small item, like infinite loopy stuff, kind of doing like marble slows, or, yo-yo procs, or something like that. I think that can be pretty decent. But if you want to get like the infinite, it feels like you maybe need to hit the scaling first. Otherwise, you're like screwed. Okay, we got an Eagle Talisman. I'm actually pretty happy about that, but we are going to go and grab our other experience points so we can be level 2 before this first fight. And it does... Oh, weird. We got the bug. I think this is a bug where you're not actually supposed to be able to have that happen. So as far as weapons go, ideally I'm looking for dual scaling items. However, this could give me something like a Regal Blade or whatever, which would be a plan to go for. I think I'll take the Brass Knuckles. I think Adeladel is something we want to pick up later. Okay, well, we did get a dual scaling item. So we'll grab the yo-yo as well. Just a second here. We'll get our wider board. What do I mean dual scaling? I mean that it's going to be getting the damage and the shielding. So these are going to be going up at the same time. Does damage equal to your shield? We're going to be increasing the shielding and the damage. So basically, every proc of Ganjo kind of increases the damage of this by 20. Sort of like Brass Knuckles could, but I'd rather put it by the yo-yo, which is just going to get charged up. I feel like that's pretty good.
I may not be the most masterful trainer, but I must be the cheapest.
Shield items have 10 more shield. Is not bad. Non-weapon items have 5 crit. It's not bad. I'd rather get a focused one, or like left-handed or frontal shielding. I like left-handed here, and then we will go ahead and swap the yo-yo to that side to take that buff. So this is doing 21 damage every, like, 3-ish seconds. And then it gets the scaling. I feel pretty good. We could upgrade the yo-yo with the crit to try and increase our chance of getting a victory here. Spiky Shield does well with crit as well, because the shield can crit and the damage can crit. Like, that can be pretty good. Or we could just hold on to it, because, frankly, I think this board is quite good. Is it unbeatable? No. Is it good? Yeah, what? No, you think I'm going to lie to you? Okay. Silver Jabalion Longbow is an extremely good day one. They have, they're going to have haste on it as well. So, like, this is actually a really, really legit matchup to test this against. If we can beat Jabalion Longbow with haste, then honestly, we're cooking. It's official. We're cooking. This is a great start. This is actually, like, kind of nice with it. But, I don't know. I feel like you really need the right setup for Jabalion Drum to be good. But if you have it, it's quite good. But I think it's rare. It's so hard to pass up Lost Crate because experience is so good this patch, and this one pays you to take it. I'm going to take this one so that maybe I'll pass experience nodes in the future. Oh, there's so many. You know what? Maybe what I don't like about Pig is it feels like there's so many things like this that I feel like I have to do in the early game because they're just too good to pass up, but they're not necessarily that exciting. Okay, we can beat anything here. I'm pretty sure. So should we take this for the extra experience, or should we take this for the proboscis? Proboscis. Also potential for the wing. A good question. Thank you, Self. You're welcome, Self. I'll go for the Rogue Scrapper. I don't want to just do infinite loopy stuff the whole time. What do we turn this build into? I got no freaking clue, man. Like, honestly, if I could find Crook, it's been a long time. You gotta admit, it's been a long time since I've been a Crook gamer. So, I could turn it into that. Like, the scaling and stuff we have, we're not committed to this at all. Left-handed can easily go on, like, an Addle or whatever. And we're cruising. And they're bruising. But yeah, other things to look out for with Ganjo, by the way, that I really enjoy. How bizarre. Let's see. Let's go advanced filters. Pig. Where is it? Heal and shield at the same time. We want matches all. Okay. Yeah, bandages and textiles are really, really, really good pickups with Ganjo. Because you're scaling the healing and the shielding on both of them. They both have a 4-second cooldown. So sometimes I like to just go for like a Ganjo in between both of those. And then you're kind of scaling your shielding and healing to the absolute moon. If we take this, we don't get experience. That's just a weird quirk of the patch. If we take these, we get experience. I feel like it, which is contributing to why players are a bit stronger than they're supposed to be. Or feel like they should be. I'm not that attached to my build. Hey, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good find. That gets triple value, so it's hard to pass it up. So now I feel like I could skip the Strange Mushroom. I've taken so many extra experience points. I'm going to grab this. Okay. Do I care about a Brass Knuckles upgrade? Not really. Will I buy an Addle? I suppose I shall, because I've got to be honest, gamers. It's looking a little bit crooked. Tusked Helm is actually quite good with Ganjo in the early game as well. It's like quad scaling. It's multi-strike and it's shield and damage. Good enough to take? Good question. I'm going to ditch the med kit. I'd rather save the talisman for later. Enjoy the thrill of battle. I'll take it. Is it a better... It's probably a better buff than this here. Because 10 seconds, you can treat it like a 5-second item. You can treat it like a 5-second damage and shield item, which is a more worthy target than this, technically. All right. Cool. Flail. Oh, God. Do we... 1 income. I don't care too much about a healer regen item right now, so let's swing for the fences, man. Oh, okay. Extra shot at hard shell is really nice. So, and we also... I'm happy that we get to take a look here. We'll check how many triggers happen here at the end. And it'll be a little bit misleading because Yo-Yo will get more by flail than otherwise. Okay.
You seem like a nice person.
Sure.
Maybe too nice.
4, 6, 3. Oh, did I mess it up? Oh, you're not supposed to... You're telling me nobody's ever done that before? I beefed it. I beefed it. I want to be able to take the item and then look at the recap, because I feel like sometimes if I check the recap first, then I actually forget to take the item. It's happened a couple times. Okay, we got a dually. It's too early for Addle, I'd say. Even with the 20 and the scaling. This is fine. It's a dually who lost day 1, which is a great sign. Probably not a super aggressive dually then, which is the kind that does much better early. Probably Companion Core. Sure is. They've got a Monitor Lizard already at tier 2. I think we'll be able to break through before any of this gets too scary. But I don't... Oh, I don't know. That's a... I mean, that's a brick buddy. Okay. Oh, we're dead. That's a silver Monitor Lizard. Whenever you haste, this gains 2 poison. That's very good for this early on. All right. We are now relegated to infinite hell. We have to, suddenly our build now has to become very good. We can't just get away with pretty good anymore. We need now a very good build to win. Marbles, tempting, but I'm going to say nah. Upgrade leftmost item. Getting the yo-yo to charge 2 seconds is pretty good. But it doesn't stay in a crook build, and I'm not that excited about the other stuff. So I'm gonna check a bronze tier skill and be incredibly disappointed immediately. Hoping for what? Strength? Arms dealer's pretty good. Whenever you buy a weapon, gain 20 max HP. Yeah, sure.
I'm just getting you ready for them.
Skills again? I mean, sure. Improvised weaponry is a little bit tough to justify on Pig sometimes, because there's no guarantee that we're actually going to start to get crit. Pig has the hardest time of the 3 characters in the game right now of getting crit, I think. I'll take Defense Grid. Start of the fight, shield equals 10% of your max HP mixed with whenever you buy a weapon or get a weapon from like a fight or something. Gain max health. Feels like it lines up pretty well. We should be fine against the Ether, right? Mostly a most experienced play, but Rigged is also one of the best monster skills, especially getting this early, because it can help you figure out a good plan. 2 items getting hasted, like, you can focus more on like one big slow threat as Pig if you get Rigged, or the mosquito skill, Rush, I think it is. Haste on a weapon. What do we got? Eats garbage. It's not actually that bad. It's an argument for a spiky shield angle. Get a property for free. Get a fixer-upper, maybe. I'm going to go medium and large. We are in the realm where we could find Crook. Look, it's the guy. I don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it. Grindstone? It's hard to get all of the buffs unless I really throw here.
I'll never resell this. I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
Okay, I think we're happy with this. It's going to be getting lots of damage upgrades, maybe not enough. It's something. ATM's also a decent pick there. Oh god, what do we have? We have we have $7. This is just such a good pig vendor
And you might.
for us right now. Disappointing. It's a little bit late for a Regal Blade that's bronze. And re-rolling feels a little bit too rich for my blood here. Whoa. But I'm a degenerate. I don't think that's really worth the upgrade.
I hope you live long.
More is more.
Not super jazzed about those. Ooh. Whenever you gain burn, increase the damage of your weapons, gain regen. Rapid Thaw is amazing. I'm going to be a little bit counter meta is what I'm going to try and be. Vanessa's not really who I want to see. Like, Trebuchet obviously could benefit from Stout Fire.
I should warn
Could
you,
benefit us with Stout Fire.
unlike other Jabarians.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with no
But, yeah, I was going to say, most aren't running that. She's looking to pivot into some kind of a... Oh, she's going for Proboscis angle. She's got 10 regen. It's a no-go. It's a no-go. She's playing the infinite game, and I'm not quite there. It's a good crit.
I paint
Yeah.
my ship red. But
Yeah. Neural Toxin. We got the slow from here. We got a Silver Dock Lines, Clamora. Yeah, it's... I mean, with the holsters it's just... Yeah. Okay, so now our build has to be God tier. we need an amazing build to win at this point. Okay, Pig's Gym's an interesting idea. Whenever you buy a weapon, this gains a value in 20 max HP. Your weapons gain damage equal to this item's value for the fight. That just can be quite good. So it's 6. It's 6 every 5. We can get the yo-yo. We can figure out a plan with that. Super duper scale the Addle. Honestly, it's not a bad idea. Artisan Dunes. Do we have $5 to get? This is degenerate, what I'm doing here. Absolutely. Give that to 10 damage. I find it hard to believe this is the right call, but it does jumpstart our Addle a lot faster. Let's just look at this. Let's look at this. This diversifies our threat a little bit. Yeah, so this is not good yet. I mean, it takes way too long right now. Way too long. But once it's going, it's going. So we got to figure out how do we get it there faster. Maybe a loot item? Nope. Yeah, putting it on the left obviously helps us with the left-handed angle. I'm greeting.
My battle days are over, but my weapons crave more.
It's bronze. It's bronze and it's
Go in the
late.
middle of battle. Well, you can't. Go make some more stories.
I think it's
Then
too
come
late.
back and tell me. Hey, when you carry my weapon,
We're just trying to buff
I
up our
fight
HP.
alongside you.
Definitely an argument for something like that, too. Let's think about it. Non-weapon, 2 income, econ seminar. I mean, I really would like to find a small thing that I can actually... Okay, good.
Use that for the good of all.
Probably a good idea. Buy us a little bit of safety. So these are both going to be getting good damage from the pig's gym. We're not going to find a weapon here. I'm not going to reroll. Weapons are what we should be buying. Is Joshua. Lost early, started winning. Last patch, that was a shoe-in for Companion Corps. This patch, yeah, who knows? Okay, so it's burn core, but they really are caring about actually upgrading the core itself. The bad news for me is, like, my build is just way too slow for this. The good news for me is that I do have Stout Fire. The bad news for me, yet again, is that they just have too much damage. That's a golden core. And I do wonder... 84. Just, I don't know, man. I think that there's a better way to do that board. It still beat me, but, like, I'm just want to make it clear. That board can be even more terrifying than that, which is so interesting. Econ Seminar over non-weapons. Okay. Just basically some cash, more or less. Weapons, good.
Spar with you, but this leg, Newful teaches.
I've got this wild new build that I'd like to run by you. It's called Crook. Crook Addle Addle. And it could save me from the pits of hell. Unfortunate. Okay. I like that fine. I actually like that kind of fine. So we have Crook for flat damage on our medium weapons, and then we have scaling. Okay, Trashtown Mayor. Ran him out of Tent City. I would really like an augmented weaponry. But yeah, so flat damage boost on the Addle Addle. We also still do get the Pig's Gym boost going on. It's all a bit slow, obviously. But it has potential. Like, I actually feel like we now have potential. We can scale up the Pig's Gym while we hunt for, like, a couple more medium items or whatever. Or maybe not. Maybe we just prefer this variant. Pepper spray. It's probably Crook. I gotta be honest. I think we just got it right in time. Okay, so this is a 4.5 second cooldown. Medium weapons have plus 20 damage for every... Yep. Small weapons. Ooh. Use an adjacent item to charge this 3 seconds. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe we do keep a gym angle. So 18 damage buff now. I'm willing to check some skills. We can only afford some cheap ones, but... When you buy a weapon, 30 max HP. When you visit a merchant, gain 25 health. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hello, pig. We got the same win-loss, my man. How's your pivot coming? Okay, well, you're just trying to do the thing. Thankfully, Matchbox is exactly why I took Stout Fire. So they are going to be buffing my damage, like, a lot. It was kind of the whole point of that pick. Because Matchbox is freaking everywhere, man. Next. The burn dually lays it on a bit thick, but like the steady stream of blip, 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 blip from the Matchbox is really good for us. Interesting. I know. Hear me out. Hear me out. That works. That works. I do want this upgrade as well, but we're not going to go for it. Okay. So the flail is good, but getting that upgrade is really, really nice. I think I'm only willing to do that because of, it's actually not that bad. 3-second cooldown. I'm just only willing to do that because of where we are at the time. Like, it was the beginning of the day. I can find a medium item. We don't need the silver. It's a silver crook over there, so we can't get an upgrade. Okay. So yeah, we are trying to get this ramped here. Because then when it goes off, every time this goes off, the yo-yo goes off. Because it's when you use an adjacent item, charge it a whole 4 seconds. I like what we got. Old crook would run yo-yo because the damage buff would apply to everything. Even if it was small. Not the case anymore. I mean, the only thing I care about here is the gold skills, I think. Start of every day, your items gain a value. Obviously, that can be useful for Pig's Gym, but we can just do better. Like building Crescendo, which is so unbelievably good. Had I known we were going to get it, yes, we could make some different choices with skills and stuff. Okay. I am obviously poor right now. I'm very poor. Very poor. Econ items we could. I'm going to go ahead and actually grab the 25 damage boost here. I think it'll make a really big difference while I'm trying to get my build online. Running angry balloon bot with no shield. Actually, we don't have no shield. We actually do have some shield right away. What if it's the play? Okay, well, they're going for the infinite action, but they do have Matchbox. So we are going to start to scale quite well. More Matchbox, please. More Matchbox, please. Okay. I'm going to make a weird choice. Yep. And it is going to be Kev's. Because Kev has like a weirdly high percentage chance of giving you enchanted items. And shield enchanted items right now are disgusting. Shield equal to this item's damage. This is really good. I was going to say screw this guy, but actually maybe we play the Angry Balloon Bot as well. Wait a minute. When you lose shield, this gains... Wait a minute. Let's think about this. I might play this. If I can find the... you know what? I'm just going to click an off-spec weapon. We're looking for like a... Well, okay, fine. A fun square weapon. Why do we have the yo-yo at this point? Basically, it's just going to be building crescendo charges. Okay, that's another square item. $2.5, is it worth it? Like, this is a lot of building crescendo ramps. And also really good with the stout fire of it all. Joyful Jack can potentially give us rapid thaw. That's pretty much the whole reason here for that. But yeah, now we actually have a way to get some shielding. I don't know. I've been going to Kev a lot just because it's really reliable, the enchants. Like, weirdly reliable. Okay. Big sight is very fun.
Need some work.
Pog!
That belongs in a museum.
I guess that's what we're doing. Monster skills. There's a lot of like no-brainer choices just because a lot of these are just really fun. First time you freeze. Rip. That was fun, but it's time for rigged instead. Start a fight, haste 3 items for 3 seconds. It's upgraded rigged.
Get eaten technique.
Now I'm almost like we do just do this. Goes to 2.5. Because, well, $3.5, $2.5. I think it's better for now. Soon we'll get the crook upgrade, and then we can be a little bit, I don't know, maybe we can be a little bit more loose.
I may be young for a captain.
It
but I've
is?
seen my share of storms.
Oh, it's solo weapon business. Okay. Well, the fun thing is, yeah, we have some shielding. They're gonna be damaging our shielding. It scales this man. Do it. Poke my shield. Poke my shield, I dare you.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
We're running Balloon Bot. We're running Angry Balloon Bot. When you lose shield, gains damage equal to 20% of the shield loss. If we get another shield enchant, I don't know, man. Small and large. At this point, no. Just gonna take the free chocolate. I don't want to invest too much there. Interesting. Does Angry Balloon Bots get the same enchant? It does. Okay, wait. But what does Crook do? Crook gets something weird, right? Your shielded items have plus 10 shield forever. It's whatever. It's whatever. It feels like it should maybe be Addle, though. I think that, like, if we can get another one, I'll do it. But I think that the Addle is just, like, we're asking for some wild action. Jules Cafe, while we are still working towards that Diamond Crook, does a lot for us. CDR is great. Probably looking for a different thing instead of this. Okay. I would love to get shielding on this too. I'm not gonna lie. If I could find another shielding, that'd be great.
But not against me.
Or just check Kev again.
Me? Try my best.
Your shield items have plus shield equal to this item's value. Bleh. It's a lot. God, if we had a Diamond Ganjo, like, maybe that'd actually be something. I don't think it's it right now. Okay, Shielded Pig's Gym is really funny, though. Your weapon items gain damage equal to this item's damage. This is such a dumb thing. I mean, if I give me a shielded gym, I'll check it out, I think. Let's go into Finn's Big Bite and grab the Stinky Dinky 10 shield. Why not? I don't think this is the play yet, but, like, okay. If I would have kept my other one and enchanted with shielding. Well, I mean, obviously, I just couldn't have seen this line coming, so I see a matchbox. We like a matchbox. Burn me, I dare you. That's okay. Oh, well, it triggered twice. Oh, yeah, it's 3 seconds. Duh. I'll check some shield skills at this point. When your enemy uses a weapon, your shield items gain 5 shield for the fight. When you crit, whenever you crit, your items gain 5 shield. It's tough to say. It's very matchup dependent. I'm gonna actually fish for sharp corners because I know I'm gonna get it. Whenever you shield, your weapons gain 6 damage for the fight. Okay. Don't have a lot of cash. I'm just gonna take the freebie. Square items, we like those.
No sale. I want what's right for you.
Possibility that ATM is worth playing over the cannon, but I don't think so. I'm gonna roll. Shield 25. This got changed, and also it's bugged, so it costs 16 bucks at silver. So like, ugh, just stinky all around, basically.
You might try JJ's shop.
Not much of a reason not to get the masterpiece, but oh well. Elite Duelist has the potential to be obviously ludicrous. Big Ego is incredible. Also, Knife Set is incredible.
I thought I'd reached the limits of the art.
Okay. Never mind. Gonna still get a temp boost. We're still not quite there. Fights are good. It's just too much experience to pass up. I don't know if we can. I was gonna say I don't know if we can beat this. I think we can, right? I like this board a lot. I like this board a lot. Huh. That is a square item. Huh. Do I say no to an experience point for 500 health? Yes, I do. It's a Vanessa. I'm a little bit less excited about that. We're winning more than she is, though. But we don't love a poison Vanessa. We don't mind a weather glass. Sick burn weather glass. I was gonna say, this gets up to 100% crit maybe by the time it goes off sometimes. This never even went. Did she freeze me? Yeah. Oh, she had icicle as well. Just because the weather glass of it all. That restorative enchant, unless she found it on it, that's better again. Like this better on like a, I don't know, whatever. Doesn't matter. Don't need a backseat. Don't worry about it. You're doing great, sweetie. My beloved. And also it's in diamond already. But I'm kind of on a really interesting, I think I might have the most interesting crook line.
Curio sells junk. We refer previous owner was a cloud top admiral.
Costs $8. I've heard of something. I'm gonna test this. I'll feel bad if it's correct, but I have been told if you leave and then you come back, that maybe, just maybe, it's not enchanted anymore. Oh. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, that's...
I say thoroughly previous owner was
Oh, did they fix it in some way?
It's not just equipment. It's
I gotta say, that's weird, though. Gold tier skills could give us sharp corners or building crescendo upgrades. Angry Balloon Bot is like, when are we ever going to have Diamond Angry Balloon Bot? We have to. Void Golem, it's sort of like a does he hit my crook kind of a situation. He did not. Okay. We got the rare build that can actually handle this guy just fine. Dude, Caltrops.
I've come too prefer to let you stop me.
No. No, I don't want to destroy a random item on my board to destroy a random item on my enemy's board. This can be good, but it can be really good, in fact. I just want to go ahead and juice my way up to the diamond skills, though. Knife tricks? When you use a weapon, reduces cooldown by 5% for the fight. I mean, it just can be really good. Obviously, Addle-Addle's doing that already. See random portal, take random portal, basically. I'm not going to say that it's always... Well, that's really interesting. I'm not going to do it. We just need... We need our square items too bad.
My treasures do have some blood stains.
Oh, dooley, 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 rocking everywhere.
See these tusks, right?
Combat core with the charging station with the blast doors angle. Ooh. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. Tell me that I love me? Wait a minute. It's a narcissist song. At least my version is there. I'm going to go ahead and just go Gumball. Yep, we got the full 1.0 there. Good, good, good. Why is it slower than it's ever been? Good, good, good. Crit does matter. Even though we're in the negative 50 from building Crescendo, it does make it easier for us to get our way out of there. This is probably better. These both have relative good skills. Ooh, my mouse is going crazy mode. They both have relatively good skills. This one has more experience in gold, so like if we miss, it doesn't matter as much. Would I take the skill? It would all but guarantee the Scythe crits on its first cast. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Nine-second cast. Okay, we're going to wait on this for a sec. Isla's a good merchant here.
Buy my weapon. Enjoy the thrill of battle. Oh, you can't. Hey, when you carry my weapon,
Could get the big bonk, but I don't think it's the
fight
call.
alongside you.
I would take a Lion Cane, though. I think it lines up well with what we're doing. It lines up well. Could have gone for the shielding. Belt. Lion's Cane. I mean, Lion's Cane's there. Oh, I don't feel like it. Yeah, I feel like that. High rolled. None of the upgrades at this point are that exciting. First 5 times you use your rightmost item, freeze an item for a second. Extremely good.
Every coin goes back to our community.
All right, we're going to sell this here. Prestige 11. We're on day 11. So I'm going to actually recover a prestige. This is the first time where it actually could make a difference for us. It could save us. If we lose a fight at this point, it buys us one more go at like an even crazier endgame board. I'm thinking our board is quite strong, though. They do have Bonk, which janks up Addle-Addle a little bit here. Oh, they have Rapid Thaw as well.
Bring her about. I've got
that.
another salvo with me.
Oh, I love that. Oh, they had Shield Bash Blowgun. Dude, respect. Respect, but I think you're cooking too hard. But respect. Massive respect. All right. It's going to take the temp damage boost. B1, B2? Sure. There's only 2 things it can be. 1, B2. Let's try one more time here. Because now we can't get different items. I just want to see if this is a thing. It seems like it might not be. It feels like it might not be a thing.
It's not just
Oh, wait.
equipment, it's history.
Oh, it's totally a thing.
Once owned by the
So it's just cheaper. Oh, that's that should be fixed. That should be fixed, or it shouldn't be possible in the first place, or they just shouldn't be offered as enchanted in the first place. It's not going to make much of a difference on the run here, so I'm fine with testing it out there, I guess. I love that, like, we have Balloon Bot in a long-term fight, in, like, an attrition war against, like, Burn. Oh my God. In a war against Burn, Balloon Bot becomes actually, like, quite good. Pig skills are, unfortunately, like, not relevant for us too much.
Is filled with weaklings.
Damage equal to triple your
It
income.
is paradise.
25 damage. It's just, like, it's so snoozer. I want the one that's, like, equal to my... Actually, hold on. There we go. When you crit, your weapons gain 10 damage for the fight. There we go. I think that that's going to be better. Because that's sort of what we lack. We don't have the best in-fight scaling. Skills are so good. Sure. Sharp corners, so good. We have it on this. We have it on that. Bada bing, bada boom. God, if we had plus, like, your weapons had plus damage equal to your money, maybe we got something brewing. Today is the day that I uploaded the Micro Dave run, so I wonder, like, that... Okay. Nope. They just got damage on damage on damage is what they got. This got hasted, which is a little bit awkward because it means that... Okay. It is a little bit awkward because it means that it might actually not crit. It's actually maybe better for us if the other things except for it get hasted. Dude, we're doing good. You remember when I said we needed, like, a truly disgusting build to still win? I got it. Looking for CDR mostly there. Addle, I think, is just going to be our best user of sharp stones and, like, damage upgrades. But we got to have it on the right for the slow. Most interesting crook build. Right here, baby. Most interesting crook build. Imagine, like, Knife Tricks taking the scythe down to 1 second. Obviously, it's not happening. Octopus, just because, frankly, he's worth the most. There's also an argument for taking the Octopus, but this gives us more checks on the board. The thing is, like, it's weird. Angry Balloon Bot looks like it's doing nothing, but it's such a good preventative measure. Like, this wins us big pig fights. Okay. This is super good. This is super good. So, what does Deadly Crook do? Your weapons have, or your items have 10% crit chance for every medium item you have. The fact that you can see 2% here is a sign that we have broken out of the negatives. Therefore, Scythe is really likely to crit now. Like, that's a 50% boost. We just gave everything deadly. If you have all medium items and you're running Crook, which is, like, usually what you do if you're running Crook, yeah, don't waste deadly on your other stuff. Put it on Crook. Because deadly on Crook is deadly on everything. I don't think we need this at this point. I think we genuinely just take every little piddly upgrade that we can. Because I think we're in a good spot. Okay. If it is Matchbox Infinite Pig, it's like, it could go either way. It depends what their scaling's like. If it's Big Pig, we might be fine as well. I mean, it's Pig that has a lot. It's Matchbox Infinite Pig. They do have the shielded bushel. We froze their bushel. They are, gotta tell you, they're in for a bad time in 3, 2, 1.
Chasing you.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, that's hot. We just built to counter the meta, and like the game just said, here you go. Here's the meta. Have at it. Eat away. Eat your heart out. Dude, Angry Balloon Bot Scythe final board. This is no regular. This is not just like a regular old crook board. I cooked here. What's the best thing? What was my best decision of the run? Let's think about that for a sec. Well, I mean, taking crook, playing crook, obviously, duh. That's very useful. But the line that opened up by going to Kev. This is my pro tip. Kev stocks are up so high this patch. I've been taking Kev a lot off camera. As you can see, my rank has gone up since last time. I've been playing a lot. I've been taking a lot of Kev on runs where I'm running weapons because the new shielded enchants are disgusting, and for some reason, Kev seems to give them out like candy. Like, the percentage of enchants at Kev's shop is weirdly high. I don't know if it's a bug or I don't know if that's just how it is, because Isla is the same way, but with deadly. The weapon shop gives you a lot of deadly enchants. As you saw today, we saw a decent amount of them. Kev is the same way, but with shielded. But if you get a shielded enchant on any weapon, it just goes to the freaking moon, man. It's so good. If you have any kind of scaling on your damage, suddenly you have a damage and shield scaling weapon. That's super good. Then that gave me the weird balloon bot line, which how much did it do? I played the 5th. But we actually should go to our Bazaar Hall of Fame. What episode is this? 1 second. All right, episode 80. Let's go over here. Dooley, Angry Balloon Bot, Bazaar 80. We got to win. Monster items, we're going to have to add this because I don't think I've ever... Yep. Scythe. Oops. Scythe as well is now on our list. I'm quite confident we have run... I mean, there's a chance we haven't run Flail. Yeah, no, Crook build so good I actually feel bad. No, that sounds about right. Oh, gee, I wonder if we've ever run Adelantal. Yeah, okay. Gee, maybe we've never run Crook. Okay, yeah. All right, but the fact that we actually got 2 new items checked off on a Crook run, that right there is pretty cool. That was fun. Most interesting Crook run, I would say, that I have had. Like, it's not just it wasn't just me hit face. We had like a couple interesting plans. We had scaling, we had shielding, we had health breaking, and then we also had, it never ended up being particularly relevant. However, if we got like another burn dually, Angry Balloon Bot would have cleared him because my shield would have started melting. Like, that's the crazy thing to think about. The better the enemy's build is, the better my build got too. Because of that. And that's actually, like, it's crazy to me that we didn't even unlock my build's final form. And that's so funny. But alas, that's going to do it for today for the Bazaar. If you'd be sad to see the series go, you've got to let me know in the form of a comment down below. Likes, comments, all that stuff. Very important. I also want to say a huge thank you. I've seen a lot of people, like, on the Bazaar, like, subreddit, stuff like that. Whenever people are looking for, they're like, I need somebody to watch to get into the Bazaar, yada, yada, or like, who's somebody who will explain their thought process, all that kind of stuff, someone I can learn from. I gotta say, my name has been brought up a lot in those threads, and I have to give a huge thank you. Like, I really appreciate that. That kind of a thing is, I think it's beneficial for everyone, because I do think that I try to explain my thought process, not just like quietly sit there, click things, and then we'll explain everything at the end or something like that. That's not shade on anyone. That's just like, that's a way that you'll do it if you're Twitch streaming usually. But like, since I guess the fact that I sit down and I'm recording this for YouTube, I think that I can potentially explain my thoughts in a way that might be useful for that specific type of person. And for that, huge thank you to everybody who's been recommending my channel as a result of stuff like that. So I really do appreciate that. It's made a noticeable difference, and thank you, basically. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like I said, though, likes, comments, all that stuff, very important as well. Word of mouth, also very important. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.